Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They're going to run it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Syracuse lines up quickly. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Orange have it now, first and goal. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Receiver makes the grab. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Has the first down still on the move. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
First down and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Glover. Looks to the left, pass caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Missouri offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Glover. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on him.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 30. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Orangemen.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Glover. And the completion made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Fights through the tackler. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Glover. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. The returner is brought down to start with the next drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Lets it go. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught. Completion.
5, Missouri 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Syracuse offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Hands off to the left. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
In blue.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Gonna run it. It's James. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Moves.
Back's got it again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's second down here.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Hard running through a tackle. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.